We have indeed been joined right now by Cindy Hounsel. Nice to see you, Cindy. I am happy she's here because as the head of the organization called Wiser Women's Institute for Secure Retirement, I have a real interest in this because of what's happened in the economy, plus I'm an aging baby boomer, plus et cetera. So I'm very happy to be aware of your organization and hopefully become a part of it. She does inform older, as it says in the program, older cohorts of women about their possibilities and options and powers as they move into the retirement space and or prepare for that. And she wants to make sure that it's not just for the older women, but to pass it on to your younger sisters and siblings as well, to understand how they might better prepare than perhaps my own generation. So I give you Cindy Hounsel.
Thank you. The road to retirement is always confusing, and I thought I was supposed to be here at 2:45, so I am just as confused as most people are about their futures, but it's a pleasure to be here. Outside, we have a report. I don't know if anybody saw it. You want to hold it up, Ann? Do you have one in front of you? All right, that's okay. But they're outside, Minority Women and Retirement Income. And I had, there you go, somebody has it, thank you, I appreciate your doing that. And the statistics to most of you would not be a surprise, although you never know, but they're really shocking, and especially shocking for minority women who live alone, of which there are many. So what we try to do is give information to people so that they will take action. And what I've noticed in the 20-something years I've been doing this is we have what I call the echo surveys. Every year, 3 or 4 times a year, there's a study showing that minority, Latinas or African Americans have less money in retirement. I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? Why do we need this every year? Nothing changes. So I would really like to see people want to do something about this and move the ball down the field. I know nothing about football, but I hear that's what you're supposed to be doing. And for the men in the audience, I figured that will make them feel, part of the whole thing. So I had planned on being here with MANA, which is a group that we've worked with for a number of years, getting out those statistics. But what we also do is go to the chapters, the MANA chapters, and we train trainers, and we give them a program that's easy to use, because really retirement, although if you ever sit with a financial planner, you will just put your head under the table and think it's impossible, right? There's only 3 ways you can get retirement income: through your employer, through Social Security, which will be there in some form or another. I know that young people think that isn't true, but it is true. And through your own savings. And if you don't have anything at work, which is a problem for a lot of minorities, they don't have access to a retirement plan or a 401k, then it means you have to save twice as much, because you're not getting a match, or you're not getting any help. So it's you and Social Security and prayers. So prayers, a lot of prayers about your retirement. But, the thing is, for younger people, you have a chance if you start doing something. I mean, I have one of those sheets. I don't know how many people in the room have ever seen the compound interest sheet from a financial planner. Raise your hand. Anyway, it shows you that if you start early, you can reach your goal. But I think it's also never too late, because there are lots of choices that you can make, and the choices should not be when you can't pay the taxes and you're 80 and you finally confess that to someone. You need to do something differently, be active all the time, and to make this issue really a priority for Congress. And right now, I get about 300 emails a day, and about 200 of them are dire emails about, oh, what's going to happen with the deficit and the percentage of the GDP, and we're going to have to cut Social Security. That's the only way. There's a big movement afoot. So the women here, especially the older women, look at each other and know that when they make those cuts, who's it going to affect? Us. And where are those men all going to be? They're all going to be dead because they die before us. It's just the sad truth. It really is. So we can't be letting all these decisions be made, and then we're all going to be sitting there with our, not being able to afford those medications that are going to keep me from being cranky. I'm going to be really cranky by the time I'm in my 80s, so we all want to be able to afford that pain medication or whatever they're going to have that's going to improve our personalities. So if you came here thinking that retirement isn't important, it is. We have programs. I brought sort of what I'm saying, but not really. I brought the official version of what I was saying. We run a National Education and Resource Center for Women in Retirement. Our website is wiserwomen.org. We have 1 million checklists. Believe me, we have anything you need to do a program wherever you are, and we would love to help you. So thank you.
Excellent.